Hey, so when it comes to buying stuff, do you get really charged up about it? Do you get excited about it? I bet you do. Hey, I'm Eddie Sprouse, your best friend in the mortgage business, and I'm coming to you this morning to talk to you about emotions and the buying process. So one of the things you need to be really careful of is getting too excited and too emotionally attached when you're out buying anything. That could be jewelry, could be a car, could be new clothes. We get so emotionally attached to items sometimes we don't look at things objectively. And we don't look to see the fine details. And a lot of times, I know what's happened in my life. I've come home with stuff that I went, wow, why did I do that? I didn't need to do that at all. But I got so excited in the process. And this could be a really big problem the bigger the price tag is on whatever it is we're buying. It's especially true in real estate. So I know there's not a lot of houses on the inventory and the choices are kind of small. But I still want to encourage you when you're out looking at homes not to let your emotions rule you and not to think with just your emotional instincts, but rather look at things from a factual point of view. Plan out a budget, stick to your budget, write down, the dues that you've got, the things you've got to have in that new home and the things that you could do without. Take that list with you when you go look at houses. But before you go look at any house, if you're going to have to borrow money to buy that house, you really need to talk to somebody about a mortgage, and you need to get pre-approved before you go and open the first door on the first house. Why is that important? Well, for two things, really. Well, the first thing is, in this market, the way things are and the way it's been for the last several years, sellers are not going to entertain an offer from someone that's not already pre-approved. And even if you're a cash buyer, you've got to be able to show proof of funds. So you got to have that taken care of right from the very beginning. So you don't want to waste your realtor's time. You don't want to waste everybody else's time. You don't want to miss out on a great house because you weren't prepared to put in an offer on that house. So getting a pre-approval letter, getting pre-approved with a mortgage company is very important in this process. I said there's two parts. That's the first thing. The second thing is it'll help you when it comes to having an emotional reaction to whatever house you're looking at, because you're going to have a budget to stay within. You're going to know what payment you can afford and what you're already approved for. And that may help you rein in these natural, enthusiastic highs we get into when we go out and start looking for real estate. And listen, I'm going to tell you a little secret. The realtor wants you to buy a house. I know that sounds crazy, but they want you to buy a house. So they look for people that are excited about that. They want to create that excitement. And there's nothing wrong with it. That's their job, is to help us fall in love with the properties that we're looking at. But you need to kind of set emotions to the side, and you need to concentrate on what it is that you're buying. Is it going to meet your needs? Are there things that you can do without? And more importantly, month in and month out, are you going to be stressing yourself trying to make that mortgage payment? Is the lender going to even approve that? Listen, if you want to know more about these things, my contact information is up here. And as always, please like, follow, and share these videos. You may not be looking for a mortgage for yourself, but I bet you know someone that could use this kind of information. I'd love to talk to them about it. God bless you. Have a great day.
Crazy.